What is up, YouTube? I am back. This is my second video. My first video I've ever made was 2 months ago, and I've been scared to post. I've been just worried about what people think of me, worrying I wasn't gonna make a good video, a good quality video. But I mean, obviously I'm not gonna make the most high quality video. This is my second video ever. Really, I just need to press record. That's kind of what happened today. I was just it's time to press record again, because if I ever actually want to be, oh sorry, there's a lot of mosquitoes. I actually was trying to record. I recorded 4 minutes in my actual nature spot, because this is where I like to go to be around nature. But I tried to record over there, and there's just so many mosquitoes. And then the longer I was there, the more they approached, because they could smell me or something. It was bad. It got bad. They're still around right now. You might be able to see them. I don't know. But, well, I don't know. The iPhone camera, I don't know how it's that good. But, yeah, it was bad. But basically, this is my second video back, and I want to be more consistent. So I don't know what kind of schedule I'm going to be posting on, but I'm just going to kind of feel it out for now. But I just got back from the gym an hour ago. I went with some of my work friends. But I just want to talk about today, the importance of, friends and, connecting with, the benefit of having good friends, obviously, but also the detriment of bad friends. There are a lot of bad friends, and I've had bad friends before, and I've been lonely a lot growing up. Sometimes I didn't really have friends, or I had bad friends. And bro, bad friends, they would drag you down. Even if you're trying to get better, they'll drag you down, because when you're working on yourself and then you're building that energy, your own energy, every time you communicate with somebody, it's an exchange of energy. So if you're building this energy up, you're working on yourself, you're breaking bad habits, creating good ones, reflecting, all this kind of stuff, and then you go out with a bad friend and y'all exchanging energy, you're just giving all that progress. You're almost you're giving it away, because this person, a bad friend, is someone who doesn't care about you. A bad friend, someone who doesn't really they don't love you like that, and it's probably because they don't know how to love themselves. But I've had bad friends before. But today, when I went out with my good friends, I just felt so refreshed, and we went to the gym, and then I just being with them and enjoying that experience. It really is a healing experience. It's very, very refreshing and fulfilling to be with people who you actually love and care about, and that they do to you as well. But yeah, growing up, I definitely had some bad friends, people who didn't care about me, people who just had me in their lives because it was convenient. And you got to realize that when you start to try to elevate yourself and do better, you got to realize that these people aren't trying to do better. They're kind of just floating through life. And if you're trying to do better and they're floating, you got to kick them to the curb. I had to do it. I had to do it to a few friends, and because I said, if you don't do that, you're giving away your energy, and then you're going to get their bad energy, and you're going to have chaos in your energy. So you just got to really watch who you hang around with. But recently, I just been doing my own thing, honestly. I have I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I do have a shoulder injury from October 16th from my job. I had a shoulder dislocation. I think part of it's chipped now. My rotator cuff's chipped, and I'm about to get surgery. I don't know when, because it hasn't been scheduled yet. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. But despite that, actually, I've been very happy. Actually, I think I'm the happiest I've ever been. Honestly, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I think I'm in the works of getting a new job. I'm trying to get a new job. I love my job right now, honestly. I just came back because I was on light duty. I was because of the injury, and then I'm at a point now where I guess where I'm able enough to work. But coming back, it really showed me, and I'm an EMT. So I don't know if I said that in my last video, but I'm an EMT. I'm a public EMT, not a private transports. No, I be out there. But really, honestly, I love it. I came back, and I was in the middle. I knew I had fun on my job, but I was like, you know, whatever. I had my fun, but honestly, now that I'm back and I've ran some more calls and I've just been to the job again, I'm gonna miss this job. But I'm looking forward to a new experience. I'm gonna try an insurance job, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm worried to be boring, but at least I won't like ruin my body. And then also it's obviously safer. I mean, I've been in shooting before. One time my patient went to the hospital, and I mean, this guy had shorts. He's a skinny white dude. He had shorts and a loose t-shirt. We did not think he had a weapon on him. We asked him multiple times too. Obviously, he said no. And then we got to the hospital, and then we're waiting. And meanwhile, this whole time he's tweaking out. Like during the call, I hope this is not like a violation of HIPAA. I'm not saying what hospital is at. Yeah, it's not a violation. I'm not giving you names. So, we get to the hospital. He's tweaking out the entire time. In the ambulance, he's talking about like revelations, like in the Bible. He's quoting revelations. He's talking about how he killed people and that he needs to. So he's a full tweaker. Like, I'm not even gonna get into it. He's just a full tweaker. And when we get into the hospital, he's obviously putting a performance on. Like, he won't let us transfer him from the stretcher to the room where you get like patted down. So like, but finally he calms down. We're able to get him off, and then security brings him. And then like 3 seconds after that, he gets into the room, and the room's like probably like 8 to 10 feet from me. So he gets in there, and then like 3 seconds after he gets in there, we just start hearing security screaming, "Gun, gun, no, no, no!" And then I just hear like 4 shots. But anyway, yeah, like I wasn't a shooting, so like this job, like obviously is dangerous, and like I said, I enjoy it, but I really want to I really do think I enjoyed it, and it's time for me to go, because that kind of thing makes you think. It definitely makes you think. And I never went into EMS like as a career. I never went in there wanting a career, but I did want the experience, and it runs in my family, so I wanted to see how it was like, honestly. And when I first started the job, I still had some like self-confidence issues when it comes to like things I've done in the past, like bad things I've done, things I regret. And I felt like helping people was gonna like help me emotionally. I felt, and it did, but that's not really, I don't know if that's healthy. I feel like, as I gotten older, because when I started this job, I was 19 and now I'm 21. When I started this, let me say, now that I'm older now, I think it's healthier to kind of learn to forgive yourself if you regret things you've done in the past, rather than try to atone through it's always good to atone for your sins, but like atoning in a way where it's just like, because I've done like self-abuse, like I've done things, I've had abusive behaviors that I did in a way of like punish myself, kind of, and that's not healthy at all. You can't hurt yourself into like a better mental health. Like, that's not how that works, and I had to learn that. But I did enjoy my time at EMS. I'm still working there. It's just I'm probably gonna leave in the next month or two, especially after I get my shoulder surgery. I'll be taken off the streets again, so either when my surgery happens or when I leave. But yeah, I enjoyed it. That became a whole story time about EMS and a little bit of the shooting. But that shooting happened, I don't even remember. It was like 5 months ago, maybe. It was a good half a year ago, maybe now, at this point. No, actually, it's probably like 7 months, actually. But yeah, I just want to make a video again because it's been a while and I need to get in the habit of it. This interests me, like documenting my life. I think I'm gonna start documenting just my day to day. Maybe not every day, I don't know, like I said. Oh no, see, that's what I was saying over there, but I couldn't finish. I wanna, no, I think I did say that earlier. Wow. Anyways, damn, I'm gonna cut that out. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out. All right, anyways, but I'm going to just kind of feel it out. I'm gonna see how often I can record, what's sustainable. But yeah, I wanna want to put a documentary. I want to make a documentary just of my life. I guess maybe for my kids when I'm older, just for me when I'm older. Anyone's interested, and then I guess just share my experiences and share like any advice that helped me in my life. Like I said, like self-abuse, like it's not gonna like make anything better. And in reality, it's like self-serving, because just by hurting yourself, you're just making yourself less healthy and more likely to mess up and hurt other people in the future. So really the best thing to do, if you actually do feel bad about something you've done in the past, or you regret something you've done in the past, that you hurt somebody else or anything, is really just work on yourself and like care about yourself. Like self-love is, like I always knew self-love was important, but once I started practicing self-love like for real, like it is life-changing. Like I can genuinely say that learning to love myself changed my entire life. Like it made me so much happier. Like I'm the happiest I've ever been right now. And it's because, there's multiple reasons. I'm like on a spiritual journey as well. And that growth has made me happy too. But really, and it's probably part of it, but learning to love myself, it changed my life, and it's very important. Like I did not know or understand how important it was until now, especially as a young man. I don't know how it is for women, but growing up as a man, like, you know, I feel like there's not a lot of like, in social media, at least like the social media that's pushed, there's not a lot of good, if any, male role models. Like if you don't have male role models like in your family or like friends, like good male role models, you're like, as a dude, you're kind of cooked unless you like step up yourself, because not a lot. And I don't know about women. I mean, maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but obviously people in general in this age, we're obsessed with social media, and it's like destroying our lives kind of. It's also making lives too, in duality. But it's not good for you it's not good for young men to like be inspired by like negative masculinity. Like, and also growing up, like I like going on social media, and even just the people around me, like especially the girls, like masculinity is like shit on, honestly. Like, and I don't want to curse that much in this channel, but you know, masculinity is kind of made as something that's like bad or like evil. And then I felt bad for being a dude. Like I really went through like grade school, especially like middle and high school. Well, mostly like middle school and then like most of high school, I was just like, I felt bad for being a dude, because like, you know, I didn't understand. Like I was looking at social media, and then I was just hearing like, oh, kill all men, all this stuff. And then like, I didn't understand those movements either, just because of my ignorance as a man. Especially like, you know, I'm white passing, like I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm white passing. Man, like there's a lot of things that you don't understand because you don't experience any kind of like issues or tribulations associated with those topics. So I had to grow up and learn a lot about that kind of thing. But masculinity is not bad or evil at all, and don't let anyone ever tell you that. You should be happy to be a man, and if you're a woman, you should be happy to be a woman. And that's not to say like, you know, if you're born a man and you feel like a woman, I'm not saying anything against that. You know, that's your prerogative, but like just accept yourself for who you are. If you feel like a dude, someone called me, but masculinity is not bad, and I had to learn that. But like I said, there's not a lot of positive male role models. So, and I had a few, like I had to find them on social media, and obviously like my own dad and my family, like I learned some positive things, of course. Like I love my dad. My dad he made his mistakes, but wonderful dad. Like I think my parents did a wonderful job, and they definitely tried their best. But that said, it still changes the fact that I feel like there's not a lot of positive male role models. But I'm gonna put in the description some like male influencers that like, well, I'll just put they're probably all gonna be dudes, but there might be like one or two females. But really, it's just like, I'm gonna put some like creators that really have a positive influence on their following and that have helped me. That's what I'll do. I'll go through mine and look for some who's helped me. And yeah, because like I said, I don't know if I said it over there when I was trying to record at first, that everything like you taking within your five senses is part of your diet. So what you take on social media, that's also part of your diet. So if you're watching like crappy, weird, misogynistic content, then you're gonna become crappy, weird, and misogynistic slowly over time if you keep watching that content. You know, that's why you can't be watching that brain rot. Like if you watch all that brain rot, you're gonna get brain rot. But that's pretty much it. Also, it's beautiful. I'm gonna show you the clouds. The clouds are beautiful. You can't see like that much from over there, but like that is so gorgeous. I love this guy. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. But I hope that I'm able to post a lot more. And oh yeah, I got this tripod from my aunt, Titi Liani. Shout out Titi Liani for buying me. It's also a ring light too, but I don't have any like power to it. Obviously, I'm outside. But the tripod's very useful. So shout out to her. I appreciate her so much for that. I love her so much, and I love all you too. Remember, you are all valuable and important. Everyone watching this is valuable and important. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not, because you are. But yep, that's pretty much it. I love you all. God bless you. I know I made the outro already, but I was thinking about it while walking back home, and I just want to say, I don't technically think that online people should be your role model. Your role model should definitely be somebody that you know personally, but if you don't have one, the second next best thing obviously is online. And it's like a supplement. In my mind, it's like a supplement. Like, okay, you know, I look up to this person, but this, and this person, you know, they give me good advice on either all kinds of topics that will help me grow. But I throw that out there, that's all.